Welcome to the second podcast of the Fratricide. You know, if this was in Spanish, it would be dos, and we're giving you exactly that, a dose of the Fratricide.
However, in French, it would be deux, which means deux. Click that subscribe button and deux. Leave us a comment and let us know what you liked or disliked.
And in German, it would be dry, for the sort of wit that we'll be throwing in your face today.
Facial.
Now let us do some hostage, some introductions here. I am, of course, Superfly Jedi, and we have here...
the fratricidical brother of Superfly, the original, the wiser, the stronger, the Deadeye Jedi.
And I am the super awesome guest star, too awesome to even have an introduction. I am Smatsy.
Yes, guys, we're bringing here a new guest. This is Smatsy, and she's going to be helping us through today's podcast.
Yeah, finally the X's outnumber the Y's. And give us a little story. Like, okay, so where does Smatsy come from?
Oh, gosh. Well, I was 14, and I was trying to start an email address.
Mm-hmm.
And they were all taken, all the normal ones, so I just sort of came up with, whatever no one used. So, it was sex, magic, and total confusion, which spells out to Smatsy with a C.
And we have Superfly Jedi's Deadeye Jedi. That's, of course, our Xbox Live gamer tags here. And
10 years old almost, since the beginning.
That's adorable.
The beginning. And Smatsy,
Mine's 6 years old.
you can be used for Valve. I assume that's your
Steam
name.
name. Steam. You did
Steam
that the
name.
other week, too.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
noticed that. You were saying you were going to visit Steam, and I was like, you can do that on any computer, bro.
Oh, Steam, Valve. I'm messing up.
Let's
Anyway.
Go visit Steam.
But, yeah.
Steam.
Anyway, but today we have a Memorial Day podcast. Last time it was...
Mother's Day.
Mother's Day. Now we're going on holidays. We were trying to do a podcast for the Xbox One reveal, but that got pushed back a little bit, so now we're at the bi-weekly podcast, but we're going to try to get more weekly in. We were going through the mechanics and stuff like that.
Father's Day's coming up, so Father's Day for sure.
Probably
Father's
the next
Day,
one.
yeah, all the holidays will get covered for sure,
Well, we are a little late on the Xbox One coverage.
It's still hot news,
There
though.
goes
I
your
mean...
views.
Well, let's take a step back. I mean, is it a threat?
Is Xbox One a threat? Smatsy, you're more of a computer user.
Yeah. PS kind of first.
What operating system do you use?
Oh, shut up. You're just trying to plug Linux.
Oh, we got a Linux user here.
12.10.
And she's a girl.
I'm about
Oh
to.
my god.
I've been thinking about upgrading. It keeps saying, hey, you want to upgrade? And I'm like, does this mean I have to start over with all my...
But anyway, we got a PS fangirl, maybe. I don't know if you would label yourself.
After Final Fantasy went downhill, I've started rethinking my life.
Oh.
Okay, so...
I think a lot of people have.
Yeah.
So being the non-console user, really, I know you own a
Naturally,
PlayStation 3. What do you think?
About Xbox?
About the Xbox reveal.
One?
Did you... I'm sure you played the Xbox 360.
Oh, yeah, that's how I played Skyrim. My brother has the 360, and I don't mind it. It's definitely better than the older one with the clunky controllers.
Hey, don't.
The controllers.
I love the Duke. Remember the Duke, the original Xbox controller, that
That
big
thing
one?
was stupid.
Oh my
I
God.
That was
could not
so
even
fat
get my
playing
hands
Halo
on it.
Combat
The black and
Evolved.
white.
Oh, bringing back some nostalgia on the Fratricide.
With a 2-inch extension cord that you would always forget when you were going over to your friends for a LAN party.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that small one, and then it'd always come unplugged. You'd have to go up there. Anyway, but what did you think? Are you convinced?
Do I want to buy it?
Are you thinking about going from the PlayStation?
I mean, okay, look. We all know that Xbox One press conference, it was a joke.
It was. It felt like, I don't know, it was like Facebook.
So,
You know
do
what
you
I'm
think
saying?
it can
Just
compete?
Social. I don't know. It just really depends on what the PS4 is going to bring, because it seems like they're going really social media with the whole you can upload.
Says the
your,
Candy
your
Crush
replays.
user.
Okay, I haven't played it in like 2 weeks.
I
Alright,
blame-
it's a family thing.
I blame the Nintendo Wii for all of this.
Yeah, they come up with all the
I
ideas
really
and
do.
everyone else follows them.
It's just like, all of a sudden, everybody's like, oh, let's try to make this more casual. Let's do all of this.
Family-oriented.
And so...
Well, we hit on that last week, how we are in the era of social gaming. Still, throwing your next generation at it.
Yeah, it seems like you're throwing it into.
You'd think with the
Burning
reveal of the
flames.
Xbox One, as it's been called, not the Infinity, not the 720, not the...
We're going backwards.
Awesome. Yeah, we're starting back. And
Yeah.
then eventually it's going to be an Xbox 4, right? Is
But-
that where we're going? Where they're just copying PlayStation?
But,
All that.
with this reveal, you'd think there would be more games. You think everybody says it, everybody knows it. Where were the games?
Honestly, I don't think they have them. I think they probably spent so much time working their hardware to have the 3 operating
Where
systems.
it looks like Windows.
Yeah, it looks like
Windows 8.
Windows 8, but at the same time, hey, I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty cool being able to switch from a game to a movie to Skype faster than you can switch the inputs. I mean, for us lazy gamers out there, or lazy Americans, because that's pretty much what they marketed to,
Yeah.
that seems pretty cool.
All the football.
All the football.
We get Madden.
Yeah, it's straight up EA now.
So on one
Oh,
side,
for
of course, it's gonna play games, and we wanted to see that. But they made us wait for the console to reveal, and they're gonna make us wait for E3.
But I mean, we
The
still
games probably aren't ready.
even now with the Kinect, with the 360, we can do all this stuff with Xbox, play game, Xbox, whatever. And people, I don't use that.
No,
No,
we have a Kinect, and we don't use it ever.
it's stupid.
I mean,
I
why
used
do
it
we?
once for Connected Ventures.
Why should we give this another shot? Why should we say, hey, let's get another Kinect. Let's get this big, fatter Kinect that will sit atop our TV, maybe.
That will always stay on and always watch you.
You're feeling
Yeah,
like
it's a little creepy.
1984.
or Stanley Kubrick's, 2001 Space Odyssey. You got Hal standing above you, lip reading and stuff like that. I guess I don't know.
Stuff. Yeah, exactly.
Sci-fi stuff. It's today.
They close your garage door, turn your car on, and then before you know it, you're dead.
But I mean, it was abysmal. But come on, E3. What is that? 2.5 weeks away.
E3 is going to be a clusterfuss. I mean, it's going to be crazy because we've got Microsoft and PlayStation. They're going to be duking it out.
Nintendo is just like,
the-
no
yeah,
thanks.
we'll
No,
back
no
up
thanks.
and-
We'll do it a day before and try to convince people to buy our Wii U.
Please buy
It's
the
so
Wii U.
sad. I mean, I don't know. They did something crazy, and I really do feel like
At least
with
they took a
the-
chance, though.
At least they took a chance.
and
I
they
feel
did it
like
well.
the Xbox One and the PS4 are
We're
playing a
still
little.
waiting.
They're playing a little safe. They're doing a little safe game.
Well, they came a little bit later last time, didn't they? The
Yeah.
360 came out first than the PS3, and it was really, really expensive.
Yeah, and
So I
the
went with
PS3 got the
PS3, I
advantage
waited.
because of it.
Yeah, because they were a little
Yeah.
bit later. They knew what the Xbox 360 was going to do. They brought it.
Mhm.
They knew.
PS3, I have no complaints with the PS3.
But, alright, if we look
Even
at the
to this day.
specs of it, they're almost identical.
Yeah.
Oh.
The
Almost.
PlayStation
It's-
is actually going to be more powerful.
They're just gonna see okay, what mistakes did the Xbox One make, and how are we gonna fix that? I think it's the same thing with Xbox Live.
Well, okay.
Not charging.
I
for it.
think that's interesting that the Xbox One still no release dates.
Mm.
PS4, is there a release date on that?
No.
I don't
They-
believe
they
so
just
either.
I mean,
released a
we know when
picture
they're
of
going to
the
come out. They're going to come
controller.
out Thanksgiving.
Yeah, somewhere
Yeah, absolutely.
just for the holiday season, guys.
But, I mean,
No, just
they
in
managed to
time.
copy each other a lot in specs. We've got 8-core processors.
Yeah, they
I
spawned
I
each
gotta
other.
give the advantage to PlayStation for that because so much of that processing power is going to be used for that triple OS that Microsoft is throwing at us, where more of that can be used for games with PlayStation 4. They've got 8 gigs of RAM and USB 3.0, which is going to be really interesting, especially if they can integrate using things with that, like plugging up your phone and being able to do
That would
music
be
and stuff
interesting.
like that. Which, I mean, in terms of sheer entertainment, Xbox will win. In terms of gaming, PlayStation 4 kill it all day.
Yeah, I use my game consoles for gaming generally, so
I feel
Sure.
like
generally.
this is going to be something for developers to, really
play with.
play with, and I think that it's going to be up to developers where they're going. We know EA is taking a stance already with Xbox One. They got exclusives with FIFA, World Tours. I'm not much of a sports game fan, but apparently that's what they were peering their reveal towards was the sports fans. They had all of the football, the EA coming out, and everything like that. And I know that Xbox One is limiting things for indie developers as well. So that should be interesting to see.
Yeah, that's what I was going to bring up. You know, when you're talking about developers, you're talking about two different kinds.
Exactly.
Because this indie scene, it's doing really well, surprisingly. I mean, it's taken a while.
I think Steam has really been helping that.
Steam but so is Xbox Live Arcade.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Xbox Live
yeah.
Arcade was phenomenal for indie games. I remember just picking up, there were free games, there were, games you could buy for $1 for indie games. You play it and this is something that someone made, maybe in their house, maybe just on a very low budget, and they just wanted to put this out.
They made it with love.
Exactly,
Yeah.
and
They made it with love.
It's got
if
character.
Xbox One is taking a different stance, I don't know how to think about that.
I mean, what was it? Like, you get achievements for watching commercials or something?
It was. That's actually a recent release. Polygon found that Microsoft had put in a patent for TV achievements. That is, if you watch a certain number of ads, because the Kinect is always on and can tell when you're watching.
That is creepy, first of all.
Yeah, it is pretty creepy, but they can tell when you're watching, and will give you achievements for watching their ads. Which, hey, go for boosting your multi-billion-dollar revenue.
That actually
Give me my meaningless points.
That reminds
That is
me.
really creepy.
I
and
watched
sad.
60 Minutes the other day, and it was all about facial recognition software and how different companies are buying into this, and they're using it to find out what you like. And I feel like this is something similar, where it's all just about just different developers, different ad agencies trying to get you to purchase and watch their products. And, I mean, is Xbox One, is that going towards that directions like EA has been doing, where the money follows, or the developer follows the money, I guess, in a way?
I mean, what's the purpose for Kinect being able to measure your heart rate?
Maybe for scary games? I
No.
PewDiePie does that.
No, I mean, they can measure your heart rate. They can see where you're looking on the screen. When you're doing an advertisement, being able to have that kind of data is very
Ooh.
profitable.
Ooh,
It's
that's
like, they look
double
here
creepy.
the most.
See, now I definitely won't get an Xbox. This is just getting ridiculous.
I don't know.
It's pretty blatant what they're going for here.
Kinect, you have to have a Kinect to have the Xbox One. For the PS4, is there a Vita requirement, or not Vita, but
Move?
The Move.
Yeah.
No, of course not. The
Yeah.
Move is kind
But
of
I know
their
they are-
controls look ridiculous.
They are integrating
They're
the
cool,
Vita a lot.
Well, I think that's taking what Nintendo has tried to do with the Wii U, but made it better. Because you see,
That's how it goes.
I don't know much about the Wii U, but from what I understand, is you can play it just on the tablet,
Mhm.
but the Wii U has to be turned on, and it pretty much does it through that. With the Vita, I play there, I play here, I take it with me.
I mean, when you think about that, it's really an achievement what they've done. It's just seamless streaming of what's going on.
But I haven't.
I gotta say, I think that's pretty cool.
I know Deadeye and myself. We haven't really been into portable gaming. The last portable gaming device I had was the PSP. Not really too interested in that.
Gotta
And
get a 3DS, dude. Those things
3D.
are awesome. They blow your mind.
do you want to get a Vita at this point, Smatsy?
Not really. I have a 3DS. Nintendo has the portable gaming. I think they just have it.
they have the sales for sure, but where's Microsoft on this?
Where
They
is
don't-
Microsoft?
They need to stay out of it because they're just gonna turn into something stupid where you're online all the time or something. I like Nintendo's version.
We saw that at the press conference, though, for the Xbox One. He was actually controlling his fantasy football or
Right.
something stupid like that with his phone. So maybe integration with the Windows Phone, I could see that happening, and
Yeah.
that could be a
And they're
cool
definitely
turn.
aiming this Xbox One towards families rather than just like, a gamer. You know what I'm saying?
And
Or how it connects to everybody.
that
in
could
the
be
family.
crucial. That could be crucial.
I guess, but I don't know why, but it kind of turns me off to it.
I'm already sick of talking about the Xbox One,
Me
honestly.
too.
I mean, it's all at this point. It's almost just mere speculation as to how the console will do. It looks.
It really just depends on the.
It doesn't look like a fun
4.
console itself.
Okay.
It just looks like
final comment. Let's go around. Will it do well?
I think that Microsoft as a company knows what it's doing, and I have no doubt that it will make a fun platform in the next generation.
I think it's a bit redundant. I think it really all depends on what PlayStation 4 does. Because if they're going in the same direction, then it's going to be just like the last generation of games, where it's just neck to neck the whole way. But overall, I don't see the necessity of having it.
I personally don't want one. I think in terms of gaming, it's going to be terrible. This thing is going to sell like hotcakes.
Oh yeah.
As soon as Xbox teams up with the NFL and you can get specific NFL content on the Xbox, it's going to blow up in America.
Yeah, I saw the
yeah.
ESPN thing where, you can look at your fantasy leagues and have all the stats come up and,
But exclusive entertainment for Xbox with the NFL.
It's definitely marketed toward
Microsoft is trying to hit
Americans.
all of those niche markets. They're trying to hit all of those small and just accumulate everything, and then also hit the broad, casual gamer circuit.
The
as
family
well.
in general. They're trying to make themselves the centerpiece of the living room, as they were putting it. Sort of the new fireplace.
New fireplace.
The new
You must have in your living
Xbox
room.
One. The new fireplace. Warming up your home.
I think it's silly, but I'm sure it will sell, like you said, Deadeye.
And that's depressing.
It is a little
so
depressing.
depressing. Especially after, update from last time. Just dropped the $900, and the parts are on their way for our computer build.
Oh,
Good job.
computer build number 1. It should be interesting.
It should be interesting. We'll be sure to upload some pictures. Maybe even, I'd like to get a video in. Maybe just a quick little montage of us putting it together.
And then you playing TF2 for the first time on your computer.
Anyone
Awesome.
who's interested, just ask and we'll send you the specs. We'll send you.
Or we can link it below.
We'll link it below.
You're obligated now.
Obligated. There we go. There we go. But PC gaming, I mean,
Is awesome, and it's really the way to go. I'm
It's
just
the
going to
last
plug
sanctuary.
it real quick. It's the best way to go. It is the most natural. You get the best graphics, and it's your baby. And that's the truth. It's your baby. You don't just buy it at the store. You put it together, like Deadeye Jedi is doing right now. I just think it's beautiful, to say the least.
well, thanks guys for listening to the Fratri side. We have talked about the Xbox One reveal.
Far too much. Much more than we wanted to.
Yeah,
Much more
exactly.
than they wanted us to.
Well, we had to vent. Everyone has to vent about this.
News, that nerddom that always is encompassed by the fratricide.
The fratricide. Also, though, here in the next few days, we should be uploading a Let's Play. That's something to look forward to, right?
Seriously?
Yes.
What game?
Still under wraps. You'll see when it comes out.
Okay, so I don't even know. Okay,
I mean, we've got maybe a half shell of an
you don't
idea.
even know. You
Half
don't
shell
even
of an
know.
idea.
Half shell of an idea. Yeah.
So
There might be some aliens involved. I don't know.
I think
We'll
it should
figure
be
it
a
out.
horror game.
stay
Yeah, I should
tuned
play
in
something scary.
Yeah, stay tuned to the fratricide
with Superfly Jedi.
Deadeye Jedi.
And every now and then Smatsy.
Your mind is responsible for all the happenings and experiences of your life. Your mind is nothing but too many thoughts put together. If you can know the science of killing one thought at a time, you won the game. One thought at a time. You won the game with mind.
living inside yourself. There's a reason you can't remember. That night, that night, that night. In the car outside, you can see the window. Concrete stairs will haunt you.